So basically, a little bit about the hardware. You'll notice that it has a very sleek, minimalistic design. It's a steel, solid steel piece. What's great about this is that it's buttonless. So there's no buttons on any of the sides, anywhere around the device. It's simply activated by voice actions or tap. So basically, to bring up an option, simply tap. You can swipe to get through your different settings. It does have a 1.65 IPS, LCD IPS display. In addition to that, the hardware is very customizable because the wristbands are completely interchangeable. So it works off the standard wristbands, 22 millimeters. So pick your style, however you want, customize it completely beautifully.
Okay. So we got Gorilla Glass 3 on the top there.
It does have Gorilla Glass 3 on the top. In addition to that, it is a 1.2 gigahertz processor, Snapdragon 400 processor.
Okay.
A little bit more about the hardware. It does have 4 gigs of RAM, 512 megabytes of, I'm sorry, 4 gigs of storage, 512 megabytes of RAM. And then,
I was going to say, wow, that is very powerful.
I know, right? I'm just making it woo! So those are some of the things that it does. And now it does have a 400 milliamp battery, so that's going to give everybody 36 hours of usage time, which is equates out to a day and a half.
Okay. All right. So tell me what this thing is doing, sitting on this this charging pad, I guess it is.
So yes, this is the charging pad. So the thing I love about it is that it is magnetic. So whenever you slap it on there, it stays perfectly comfy. Charges using a micro USB right here on the right hand side, left hand side. Ready?
Okay.
And then charges it right on that. Now what's cool is whenever you want to see, you can actually go in and change to mute it or unmute it. So giving it vibrations. It'll also tell you what the battery level is and your date directly from there.
Okay. So tell me about some of the software features and the functionality of the watch itself.
So the functionality of the watch is amazing. So most of the time whenever we pick up our phones, we're checking some type of notification, whether it be a text message, an email, a reminder. All of that comes directly to the watch. So there's limits the amount of times you have to pick up your phone out of your pocket, taking it out of your purse. Simply as the notifications come up, they're going to basically pop up. So here's one that says pack my passport when I arrive at home, so it gives me a reminder. Weather, you can also swipe to the left. That's going to give you a week's view of the weather, and then you can also open it up directly to the phone just by selecting that. It gives you all kinds of notifications, so sports scores, gives you traffic, how long it takes to get home, what type of traffic that you're looking at, and then pretty much any kind of thing. Now, if you want to do just a quick search, it does have Google search built in. So all you have to do is simply tap anywhere on the screen and say, okay, Google, give it an action, and it's going to go ahead and do the search, give you a reminder. You can actually, it's got the pedometer built in, so you can see how many steps you've taken for the day. You can send a text message, send an email, simply by speaking to the G-Watch.
Now, do you have to press the button to actually activate the voice?
No. So basically, whenever you, as long as, let me take it out of here. So when it is in sleep mode or in standby, the screen will be grayed out. Simple flick of the wrist will wake it up, and then all you have to say is, okay, Google. Let's do this. So we'll flick the wrist, and then you just say, okay, Google, send text message to, and then it'll say the name. So simply flick the wrist to wake it up, or you can tap anywhere and then that's gonna wake it up. If you wanna put it to sleep, just put your hand right over, your palm over it, and then that puts it into standby mode. So it helps you save a little bit more battery by making it just a black screen. In addition to that, everything else is done by swipe, besides voice. So if I wanna swipe up to get to the different notifications, I can swipe to the right, and that's going to remove the card from the G-Watch, or you can swipe to the left. It'll give you more options. So this one I can open up directly on my phone to see what the score was. Swipe to the left, go through and see the different weather for the week, or open it up directly on the phone. So if you get a text message, you can read that message. If you swipe over, it'll say, would you like to reply? You can reply, or you can open it up directly on the phone with another swipe to the left.
As far as functionality goes, it's the Google Now card UI. Swiping up gets you through your different cards. Swiping left to right lets you access a little other features within a specific card.